Okay, welcome back. So it is the County Championships. The first crews are just heading down towards the start line. So in berth 1 we have the Devon crew. So this is the women's vets. The best over 40s in Devon are in Lem White on the far side. And then in the middle there in Amazon, the other white boat is the Cornwall crew, and closest to us in Briddion is the Dorset crew. So it looks like they're underway. They're just rowing up to the start line at the moment, into a little bit of a headwind.
Why do you want to get on the start?
So, if you're fairly familiar with the county championships, you will know that generally Cornwall are very strong and tend to win. What we want to see is, hopefully today, we want to see someone take it to Cornwall. I would say that because I'm from Devon. But yeah, the main thing we want is some really close, exciting races. So it has been done. I can't remember which category it was in, but Cornwall have been beaten before. And I think each year it's getting closer and closer, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
It's nice to have an exciting race, and then of course you want your own county to win. Most people. Last year we had the Alsacilis were here as well, and they did a massive showing last year, so that was good fun.
yeah, particularly the under 16s crew that raced in the open category or the senior category were amazing.
So they're on the start line. They're not lined up very well.
Yeah, so it looked like they're about to get underway. The secret is to be just a metre or two behind, isn't it? And then get that little tap up and have a little bit of a run just
Or
as
in
you go in. Or in front.
Don't get disqualified.
Yeah, so there you go. Nice even line. So yeah, from where we are here, Lem White on the far side, that's the Devon crew. In the middle is the Cornwall crew in Amazon. Closest to us here is the Dorset crew in Briddion. So it looks like Cowden and Devon were fairly even off the start, but now Cowden starting to push. Cowden boats. Cornwall starting to push up into a lead.
Yeah, he's done with two white boats here. But it's Cornwall in Amazon, just pushing away there. It looks like Jade in the bow, is it? No, she's too young.
Jade normally rows in the bow, doesn't she?
This is the open. She'd be too young for this one. So we've got still got a bit of an overlap, but it is Cornwall in the lead, Devon still holding second, and Dorset pushing third. They were a bit down on the line, maybe Dorset.
Yeah, I think
they look absolutely terrifying. They want it, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, Dorset looked like they had the slower start, but seems to be coming right back into it now. So initially off the line, I was quite excited because it looked like Devon was sticking right up there with Cornwall, didn't it, for the first 20, 30 strokes. Now Devon just slipping back a little bit, and Dorset now are the ones with the boat speed, and actually they're really starting to narrow that gap up to Cornwall.
Yeah, they're pushing for it. Straight into the wind, and they're not tucked in behind, so they're taking the confident line right out in the wind and trying to go for it. So nice to see if they've got it in them.
It's quite a challenge as well getting these crews together, isn't it? So being from Devon, I know the big issue we have is Devon is a big county, and there's a massive gap between the north coast and the south coast of Devon. So if we take the club that is probably the most southerly in Devon, which is maybe Sulcombe or Yelm, and look at the clubs in the North Devon, it takes about 2.5, 3 hours to drive between the two of them. So what tends to happen is you put the crews together, the best of the North Devon, the best of the South Devon, and without much of a chance really for them to actually get any training together. Obviously Cornwall is a little bit easier to get the crews together and to get that training in. So there's some geographical challenges, certainly for Devon. I'm getting that excuse in now nice and early. So, but yeah, it is a real challenge. Dorset a little bit easier because most of the Dorset crews just on that one coast. But also the Dorset crews have got the Jurassic League, and they row a lot with each other, and the clubs know each other very well.
That's a really good winter league. You've had a lot of boats in that the last couple of winters. The Jurassic, yeah. So that would give them a lot of time to know who's good in which crews, who's available, come together. Hopefully, whether they rowed together or not, they've had a bit of time just to get in the boat today and get out there and make sure they're comfortable in their seats, all of them. But a fantastic opportunity, and when I was coxing the juniors and coaching them, I always had to say to them, put your name down, go and do trials for county, because it's something you put on your CV and your personal statements and where you're at in the world, and that when you're going to college or whether you're looking for a job, the people you meet from all around the county and the fact that you've rowed for your county is an accolade. It's phenomenal. But all these crews look phenomenal.
Yeah, just going through the clipboard, we've got a lot of piece of paper here, but we've just found their crew lists. So as we head a little way off, we can definitely get through the Cornwall crew first of all. So I'm working on the basis that you might know better than me, but yeah, so we've got Mary Trapp is the stroke rower for the Cornwall crew, then it's Morwenna Geach, then Leo Burt, then Siobhan Benny, Kate Fowle in 2, and Olivia Martin up in the bow, and they're being coxed by Nick Bradley. So we've got a mix of crews there, Falmouth, Padstow, Helford, Coverack, and the bow pair from Coteal.
Quite a long way from Helford to Coteal.
Yeah. I'm still going to play that geographic issue with the Devon crews. But yeah, I mean, obviously Cornwall's a big county as well, isn't it, from end to end. So yeah, we're seeing a kind of even gaps, aren't we? There's a couple of boats to clear water between Cornwall and Dorset, and again another couple of boats to clear water back to the Devon crew. We might have time just to get through the Dorset crew there in second. So they're being coxed by Jason Matthews. Then in 6 it's Jenna Bunker. In 5 it's Amy Spray. In 4 is Jo Gibbs. In 3 is Dee Williams. In 2 is Gina Hoyle, and in 1 is Nikki Zager.
There's a lot of Bridport in that crew there. So they have got Portland and Poole, but I think there must be fantastic vet crew in Bridport.
Yeah, I mean Bridport, I know in the Jurassic League Bridport's women are very, very strong. I think they quite often win a lot of the categories, and the men, the open crews are good as well, but particularly the women's crews from Bridport, very, very strong. And I think they were pushing. I'm trying to think where they were in the sillies overall with their women's crews, but they're right up there. So no surprise to see them in second place and pushing quite hard.
So the umpire's just absolutely clearly ahead there for the Cornwall and Amazon, going into the mark on their own really, with 3 or 4 lengths clear from Dorset. They look fabulous. Look at Devon, so together, so great. Just coming past the umpire boat, absolutely fantastic to see them coming up like this. Really good. Those fancy painted oars, I think that's a Dartmouth livery, isn't it?
Yeah, they're rowing with those Dart oars. I think most of them are Dart, aren't they? We'll go through some of the rowers from Devon shortly once they're around the marks. We haven't actually got the clubs that they're from. We've only got names for the Devon. It's quite as tricky as well, isn't it? Rowing with people from other clubs, because although to the outsider it kind of looks like all clubs are doing the same technique, there's quite a lot of differences, changes, the amount of reach, and being able to come together as a crew with maybe just 1 or 2 training sessions is quite tricky.
I can see, you can hear the coxswain calling Dorset off the mark there, and go, let's go. So they're still pushing in second place, still pushing for it. So that's Len White, that's Devon just turning the second mark there, and pushing away.
basically the Cornwall crews, and we'll see this throughout the day. Not going to presume that Cornwall are going to be out the front in loads of races, but realistically, they probably are. They'll come into these races wanting a race, won't they? They don't want to be way out the front. They don't want to have 10 boat lengths. They want the other crews to come and push them, because it is racing after all. And I'd say it looks like that Dorset crew in second place. Their rate's quite high. They're really working and they're pushing. So they can see the boat behind them in third. They know they've got second. What they want to do is they want to be as close to Cornwall as they possibly can as they come across that finish line. Make it as much of a race as they possibly can.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Cornwall crew probably do want to win. But yeah, like you say, you want a race, you want to make it meaningful. Everybody wants to have a fantastic day and show off our lovely sport, so it's got to be competitive. These people haven't just come to loaf around, they're rowing like they mean it.
Yeah, and we do see, as I say, this one, I don't think we're going to see the positions change at all. But that's not to say that even the Devon crew back there in third place, they will still be working very, very hard as a crew. And we'll see some races that are looking quite close today. Just before we leave them, we'll go through that Devon crew. So we're not sure who the cox is for Devon, but in 6 it's Joni Dan, in 5 it's Caroline Thompson, 4 Cara Agates, 3 Lucy Swash, 2 is Donna Miller, and 1 is Julie. We don't have Julie's surname, but we're just now coming back to the open senior race. So there's only one over 16. So we have in Zorn is the Cornwall crew, in Winspits in second place is the Dorset crew, and then in Lightning is the Devon crew. So same order, it's Cornwall, then it's Dorset, then it's Devon that we saw before. Just having a quick look.